Hi, everyone. Okay, this should be pretty quick, but I just want to give one more example to start to get the idea going here and give you a chance to think through if this is making any sense or not so far. Okay, so we've just defined that the sine function inputs an arc length and outputs a y value, and the cosine function inputs an arc length and outputs an x value. And if you want to say it to yourself as inputs an angle, remember that angles and arc lengths are the same on the unit circle as long as everything is in radians, which we're going to stick with exclusively for a little bit. And then we'll go back to using some degrees as well. So that's the first thing you want to do is get that fact memorized. That's going to be really key to everything we do for a long time here. As soon as I see this sine 3 pi over 2, the first thing I'm thinking is, okay, that means that is my t value, so arc length or angle. So I'm going to visualize a unit circle, and you'll see me draw these all quarter long because this visual is just super helpful. The 3 pi over 2, so standard position, we'd start at 1, 0, and pi over 2s are a quarter of the way around the circle. So up here at the, let me grab a highlighter, up here at the top, that's 1 pi over 2. And then halfway around is 2 pi over 2s, which is the same as pi. And then down to the bottom is 3 pi over 2. So 3 pi over 2 is going to set me at the point 0, -1. And again, fully admitting that that's great that we can do that for 3 pi over 2, but it's only because we landed right on the axis. As soon as we land off an axis, this gets a lot trickier. And we either need to use technology or we'll have a few values that we memorize so that we have a little bit more flexibility to work around the unit circle without always having to reach for technology. Okay, so the value of sine, remember sine represents y values, so that's going to be -1. And cosine represents x value, so that's going to be 0. So this is really all just a little bit of memorization and continuing to get used to those multiples of pi telling you about a location on the unit circle. Okay, so just work on that memorization. Sine gives you your y value, cosine gives you your x value. And there's one for you to practice, and then we'll try just a little bit different way of looking at this. Okay, thanks for watching.